What's up guys, it's Runa. Welcome back to RUNACY. Today we're going to be doing another AITA video and we might be in for a doozy. This one seemed to be a bit wild. This is from 6 years ago, so let's just get right into it. AITA for punishing my daughter for not coming to my wedding. I got married last weekend in my parents' house, which has been in the family for generations. For health reasons, only immediate family was there. For health reasons. Oh, 6 years ago. 2020. We all know what happened that year. My daughter, 16-year-old female who is now 22, has been calling her new stepmom, who's 21. Huh? Wait. Her stepmom, who's how many years older than her? Wait. Okay, let's start over. My daughter, 16-year-old female, has been calling her new 5 years older than her stepmom names like homewrecker and prostitute, and I have been patient with her. I wonder why she's calling her that. That is crazy. Let's see what happens. She assumes I left her late mother because she had breast cancer. However, I did not leave her mother for having cancer. Nobody decides to have cancer. I don't think that negates the claim. I mean, she's 16, so maybe she doesn't understand things as much, but that's not to say that 16-year-olds aren't conscious. It's just that they don't understand things the same way an adult does. When I was 16, I totally thought I did. Like, totally, I was one of those people who was like, yeah, I'm more mature. Like, I know what's going on. Like, I'm spiritually tapped in. Like, I know better than all of you plebs. I didn't. I don't even know anything. I know less now than I did at 16, so. Crazy how that happens, crazy how life works. Everyone says it too, and I really thought that because I had paid attention to the people who said that I really was above that, and I was like, no, I'm not like you. I'm not like the other girls. I'm not like the other NPCs. But I was. I'm just like all the other NPCs. So, nobody decides to have cancer. However, her late mother kept using her illness to devalue me and my sense of identity. She'd criticized the way I was taking care of her, and even stuff like my hygiene or the cologne I was wearing. Maybe she was having negative responses to the cologne and your hygiene. Like, what's going on with your hygiene that she's making comments? Like, what? Be more specific, sir. She made me feel worthless, and I felt like she was projecting her own insecurities by saying the smell of my cologne was disgusting because she never made an effort to keep herself up, and despite the fact that I objectively found her disgusting sometimes, I stuck by her until my self-esteem was destroyed. Okay. This is so complicated. I know what the obvious correct answer is, which is that this guy is gross and awful and who even says that about people, but I'm trying to be more understanding. I try to be an understanding person regardless of who it is, and perhaps like objectively it's just a disgusting state because we as humans prefer people that are healthy and in high spirits. Like, people who are young and healthy are more attractive, as in like we are more, you know, like actually attracted, you know what I mean? Like, I think that we as humans are just naturally more drawn to things that are young and healthy. Things that are at the end of life are not as attractive to us. Like, we're not drawn to that. So I could see why he says that objectively he found her disgusting, but that's not something I would... Maybe if she totally destroyed my self-esteem, I don't know, man, this is complicated. I would work hard closing deals all day and be acknowledged for my efforts at work, yet I'd go home and she'd criticize and nag about every ounce of my being. Every once of my being, he wrote, but I got you, bro. I said ounce. I don't know, I need something more objective than this, because I know that things are scarcely ever this simple. I met her stepmom, 5 years older than her by the way, when I was in a dark place. She made me feel like I could be myself again. My wife made me feel unattractive and sexless, and with my new wife, I felt alive. Just the fact that she appreciated me and felt physical chemistry with me made me want to do anything for her, to want to provide for her. You have a wife, sir. Like, I get it. It's a bad relationship right now, but you still have a wife. So, I don't know, man. This one's tough. That's when I decided not to BS my wife anymore and file for divorce. Good. Since then, my daughter's relatives from her mom's side had been poisoning her against me. This guy really sees himself as the victim in everything. Like, there's nothing, you did nothing wrong at all. Like, what was she nagging you about? And what did she specifically say about your cologne? Did she just say that it was disgusting? And why didn't she make an effort to keep herself up? Could she have? Or was it the cancer that was bringing her down? And could you possibly have brought her spirits up in any way? Could you have been more supportive? I'm not saying that it's his fault, but I'm saying that we're only getting one side here. And it's very difficult. Like, some people are more reliable seeming narrators. Some people definitely seem to be able to express themselves in a way that's more objective. Like, they seem to be able to see the other side better. This guy, it's hard for me to side with him or take his word, or take his word at face value, because it seems like he's the only one who's the victim here. Like, everyone else is, you know what I mean? And I know that some people specifically make themselves out to be the bad guy just so that everyone will say, "Oh no, you're so good," and that's also that's also an unreliable narrator, because you know what you're doing. But this guy, I don't know. It's hard for me to believe what he's saying. Last weekend, when I and her stepmom went to the site, her stepmom, who's 5 years older than her. Let me make sure I'm right with the math. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I got it right. I'm gonna cut this out. Basic math and I are just not best friends. Anyway, embarrassing math blunder aside, at least I'm not like those schools with the 0% math proficiency, bro. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Bro, we're cooked. We're sauteed, fried, and freaking deep burnt. Like, we are burnt. We're past cooked, bro. We are burnt. 0% math proficient. Whatever. That's another story for another time that will never be on this channel probably. But last weekend, when I and her stepmom, who's 5 years older than her, went to the site of the wedding early, we expected to see her drive to the wedding later. Are you saying the daughter? Okay, let's try again. Last weekend, when I and my daughter's stepmom, who's 5 years older than her, went to the site of the wedding early, we expected to see my daughter drive to the wedding later, but instead, my daughter ended up going to stay with her aunt. Everybody asked where she was, and there was chaos from my side of the family locating her. As a punishment, I took her car and allowance away, and have taken her phone away until I feel that she can learn to be respectful towards someone I very much love, and that it will be impossible for her to do that if she keeps having to hear from her late mom's side of the family. My parents have called and said that I was being too harsh. However, even when things are tough, I feel I cannot let a child of mine believe they can just do whatever they want. Am I the a-hole? Gosh, this one's actually really tough. I think it's because he's such an unreliable narrator that I'm having such a difficult time coming to a verdict here. It's so weird that she's just 5 years older than her. How old are you again? He never even says how old he is. Hey, editing Runa here. As it turns out, he's 50. So, do with that information what you will. Can we see the comments? Yeah, I don't like the comments. The top comment says, "You cheated on her mother. Regardless of the situation, that's all she sees. She doesn't know your marriage problems. All she knows is that you left her mother for another woman." Actually, no, that's based. That's based. But that's not what I would say, and that's not what I think that's not where my mind is right now, but that's based. All she knows is that you left her mother for another woman. On top of that, you're marrying said woman when your 16-year-old daughter is still trying to deal with her mother's passing. Of course she didn't want to go. You're the a-hole for not trying to be more understanding of your daughter, for trying to force her, and then for punishing her. Also, Hold the phone. Somehow I completely missed that your new wife is 21. That makes it worse. She's only 5 years older than your daughter. They're close in age and you're still confused about her behavior? Holy cow, I can't even. New wife is probably a gold digger. He said she made him want to provide for her. Like, what? I don't think that's being a gold digger. I think that she just was attracted to him from what he said. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, he's an unreliable narrator. Bro, please comment about this in the comments below. I genuinely don't know what to say about this one. Like, genuinely, I'm at a loss. Yeah, this guy's too... I want to say more about this, but I'm just so at a loss. I think you need to talk to your daughter. Like, if you really, really, truly love this woman, which I don't think you should be with her, they're too close in age. This is so weird. But, okay, if you really, truly love this woman, you need to talk to your daughter about it. You need to... They're definitely gonna get divorced, though. That's the thing. Like, they're probably not even still together 6 years later, to be honest. Like, the wife is now 27, and the daughter is 22, so she's a year older than she once was. She's a year older than... Whatever, I don't know. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely insane. This is bonkers. Okay, that's about it. I cannot say anything more about this. I really tried to, but I can't say anything. I'm gonna need you to comment down below. Let me know what you think. Leave a like on this video if you liked it while you're down there, and leave a dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe if you want to. Don't subscribe if you don't want to. That's it. Thank you so much for letting me be on your screen compared to all the other videos that could have been on your screen. Like, legitimately, it could be any other video, but you chose this one. That's so nice of you. Anyway, crazy story aside, that's it. I'll see you. Thank you for watching. Bye!